Wayland's. And I'd seen him on a lot of people from Funimation too would like remember who I am, like call me and go, oh, your hair grew longer. It was like every time I said like, hi, okay. But yeah, I started. I guess I have that effect on people. I don't know. I started making contacts, and and Tom Wayland is the current director for Pokemon. He's changed hands probably 3 or 4 or 5 times in the last like 12 years it's been going on. So he's directing it currently, the Diamond and Pearl stuff. And he and Cinder Nicholas were doing a contest at New York Anime Fest 2008. And I won the contest along with a friend of mine, Kristen Longquist, who I love her. She's beautiful and amazing. And I wish she'd get the role. But she and I both won that. The thing was that the prize was we were guaranteed one role on a show of some kind. To put it bluntly, and hopefully this will not hurt me in some way, it's not in New York right now. So Pokemon is actually, and you know, it's just a fact, but Pokemon is one of the only things going on right now in New York that probably will never stop. Ever. It's mind-boggling, but it's been going on seriously for 12 years. I can't believe it. But it was one of the only opportunities I had. Tom was directing it, and he called me in a couple times to audition for a few characters, and I had my first audition. I didn't get my first audition. And then I was called in back in, I don't remember how long ago, but I was called in for Cory, and I got the role, and it was my first professional voiceover gig. And I was really happy. I was so incredibly enthralled because Pokemon was something I grew up with for a decade, not just a decade, an entire half of my life. I grew up with that, between the games, the show, the cards, the toys, whatever. So being involved with something that I was part of, that was part of my life for that long, I still am having trouble believing it, to be honest. But it meant so much to me, and I could not have had a better first session because Tom Wayland he's such a great director, such a nice, laid-back guy. He's really funny. He's got a disgusting mouth, so do I, so it was perfect. And I had 5 episodes in my first 3 sessions, and that was my first thing. It was a really, really great experience. And I've been doing other stuff, little things here and there. I mentioned Legend of Shinra, the Flash cartoons, and little things like that on the side. But I'm like, as I was joking before, I'm like Micah Soul Usadu, the guy who plays Soul Eater. I'm that. So this is like really, I grew up with all of these people sitting around me, like watching shows that they were in, which probably was very uncredulous right now. That I'm like, hi, I'm a fan, I'm just up here. But yeah, no, actually,
in some ways you're kind of lucky that you know more about the shows that we've been in than we do.
Yeah, which is kind of sad. Not that you don't know, it's that I know. Is what's sad.
Like the only shows I can tell you everything about are the shows that I direct and write. Like, but other than that, it's like I don't know. You would think that working in this business would be just like fun and games all the time, but it'd be kind of like working at like an arcade. If you
didn't care
having a job working at a video game arcade is not the same as going there to play video games. There'd be a lot of unless you're trying, unless you're playing,
or the guys from Reboot or something.
But yeah, I don't get a chance to sit down and watch stuff. If I'm having to watch anything, it's either reviews of stuff I've had to direct or stuff that I'm about to direct, and
I think
it's exhausting.
And is it true that because you just want to do the opposite of that in your free time?
I play video games.
Yeah, video games get scared when Sabat comes in because the mom and the dad are holding the baby copy of Modern Warfare 2, and Sabat's like, I gotta get you. And the baby's like, Mom, and like this goes boom, 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 boom. He's a video game master. And when I go on, I'm like, oh, my Xbox Live score is like 6,000. Okay, hey, and he's like 56,000. It's pretty incredible. Like he's like whenever I'm playing video games with him, it's like, man, how do I get to this part? It's like, oh, I can make anything happen in video games. It's almost like he's got some sort of programming board next to him and he's making this happen.
When Travis comes to town, Travis William comes to town, he stays with me. We have a spare room and he's been doing this for years. But we have what I call C3, which is just the Chris kind of version of the E3 Expo, where I catch him up on all the games that he's
Yeah. All those broken-hearted families that don't have a...
See, your story was made a lot more sense than ours. And in fact, I kind of wish you had said stuff during ours, because you could have just been going, that was 1994.
You know, I needed to shut up, because I felt like they're going to hate me if I pop in everything.
There were
Oh,
portions.
you're that, you're one piece, you're that. I love this stuff, but I try not to, like, make myself into that because it's really annoying.
I've had the unique opportunity of being directed both by Todd and Chris in different shows, and they're both fantastic, and their styles are very different, but they're just great to work with, and so I don't know why I wanted to throw that out there. Oh, I'll say something really sweet that Sabat did for me that will make you blush. They don't do this anymore. When I finished up Blue Gender, he mailed me. I have the original spell from Anime with a letter that he wrote. I have that spell.
You're the only person I did that for, so don't tell them.
Oh! Oh, never mind. That did not happen.
Don't tell anyone.
So, Chris, what do you think, like, what do you attribute the success of Okatron to? Like, it's enduring all these years and kind of like, it's just going up and up and up.
Well, up and up is sort of a relative term, but like if there's anything I can stress to anyone who wants to get into this sort of business at all, and Todd will gladly understand what I'm talking about, because he's probably more guilty of it than I am, but it's just being as diverse as humanly possible. I'm an anime voice actor, but I could not actually make a living as an anime voice actor alone. You have to have some other sort of thing that you do. I mean, maybe some people, there's a few handful of people that can do it, but it's not necessarily the absolute best living you could have if you were just an anime voice actor. In order to stay successful, you have to do as much as possible. So, you know, my philosophy at Okatron has been like, if anyone asks if we can do anything, I tell them yes, and then I figure out how to do it really fast and better than everybody.
That's true. That is very true. Because there are times when we're working, Rollin and I are working, you'll bust and go, guys, we've got 2 days to get this done. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to make it happen. So, yeah, that's a good point. Very good point.
So if you're